Hello, today we are very excited to show you Panacast50 of Jabra versus Panacast VBS on Android MTR. So first of all, both have a touch controller. This one is wired, so it's connected to the Android bar, and this one is wireless. So the PC unit connected to the Jabra Panacast50 is small PC unit here, low power, and is connected to the HDMI of the screen. This PC unit supports also a dual screen scenario, and the main difference is completely wireless on Panacast 50, and here we have a lot of cable due to the Panacast VBS setup. Now I'm starting a new meeting. I search Teams, an example, but I can also start a meeting on other platform. I can join with ID or can start a meeting and search for participant connected to my Office 365. Okay, and then I hit start. In the meantime, the system is automatically opening the Teams desktop and launching the Teams into the call. So what I can do is, an example, toggle camera on off. I can press microphone on off and this sync. Also I have volume control and instruction how to present, because I can also wireless cast without need to buy expensive system. Hi Massimo, good morning.
Hi Cristiano, good morning.
Fine. So please share your presentation in Teams.
Okay, let me share my screen. I'm sharing here now one of the windows here. Now I'm sharing my browser and I can type on mago.io to see our web browser.
Perfect, Massimo. So it's real time, and Massimo is using now Teams desktop client from home office. So now it's my turn. So I want to screen share. So I press screen share. Now is my Teams is starting the screen sharing, and I'm entering without cable with my Macintosh, and I can use the AirPlay that is built in, and I press screen sharing, and then I see Mago Room, that is the name of the system here. And Massimo remotely is able to see my screen sharing. In the meantime, I'm taking a second device. I can use Miracast, Googlecast, AirPlay, so any protocol. And I'm screen sharing a second device at the same session Teams. So I check, it's Mago Room. Oops. And my iPad mini is also there, so I can interact side by side in real time during my Teams call. So this is just an example of the possibilities. So no dongle, no network dependency. From the touch controller, I have also cool feature like task switcher, so I can switch on the opened application. I can close, an example, Air server. So now the screen is free, and I can open web browser or Miro. Example, if I open Miro is launching on the remote screen, and I can interact with a keyboard, or we have also a track mouse here to interact in a wireless to the passive screen and starting my session. So now on my laptop I created a Zoom meeting and I invited the room resource and also Massimo. So room resource and Massimo are guests in Zoom. I can start a meeting just hitting start. Here we go. And here Massimo is also joining, so then I have to admit Massimo. Two people enter the waiting room. View, admit all. I off my mic.
Hi Cristiano.
Hi Massimo, good morning. Please
Good morning to you.
share your new project.
Okay, my new project is our website, so I'm sharing it here. As you
Fantastic.
can see now, I'm sharing my screen.
Same experience of Teams. So I think it's exactly the same. Now, if you stop share, I can share also from the meeting room. So I share the meeting room display and is automatically shared. So now I reduce this screen and I can use an example AirPlay to show my laptop, Mago Room. No need to install application, and here we go. So I think that you are seeing my
Yes,
presentation.
yes, sure. I'm seeing your presentation
Okay.
from your laptop.
Here we go. So this is what people are seeing. Now it's time of Google Meet. So I go on meet.google.com. I'm signed in with my account. I create a new meeting for later, and system is generating a link to copy in the clipboard. Now on Outlook, I'm generating a session invitation with Google Meet. I invite the room resource, so room 1, that is defined on my system, and people like Massimo. So now instead of flagging enable Teams meeting, in notes I just paste the link created by Google Meet. Sending. So now system is automatically accepting if the room resource is available. Here we go. So now we are able to start our session on Google Meet. Example, I hit start on the touch controller, and now as a host, I'm joining to the same meeting, and I have to admit the room because the room now is a guest. Room is automatically asking to be admitted. Here we go. We have Mago Room admit, and the room is automatically admitted to the session. So now here I have a control of camera on off, exactly like in Teams and Zoom. So same experience of activating and deactivating camera with toggle button. And of course I can also press screen share and people remotely see the room inside their screen. So that's an example of the integration with Google Meet. Another very fancy and cool feature is Mago Workspace app. So you can install on your iPhone or your Android or tablet, and then you sign in with Microsoft or Google. And imagine that I don't have a touch controller and I want to join my meeting in 5 seconds. So I just enter my meeting, and even if I'm in 5G network, no need to be on the same network, I can start on the room, and scanning the QR code, the room is connecting automatically. It doesn't matter if I'm not on the same network. And of course now I have to admit this room that is joining to the same session. Admitting the room. Here we go. So now from the touch controller I can control application, I can screen share an example, and it's very fast and reliable solution. I can control volume, mic, camera. So as you see now the room is screen sharing. I can stop screen sharing, and I can, an example, activating and deactivating the camera. So tapping camera, toggle on off, off, on. Then I have mute on mic, and microphone is mute, microphone is on. So, and ending meeting, end session, the room is ready for another session.